So after all of that motorway driving and the incident with the police and the Lamborghini, we find ourselves in Ljubljana. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, anyway. I don't know why that guy just walked in shot, sorry. All right, carry on, just edit that out. Welcome back to my channel, BHP Tours. I'm currently with my BMW M2 in the Balkans. The previous leg of my journey up the Adriatic coast took me through Croatia and the spectacular Maslenica Bridge you see here. Wow, this road, just by the beach barn, beach for dogs, dog beach. Can't see any people or dogs, but yeah, spectacular. So I've had my fill of Croatia, now crossing the Slovenian border. I haven't been here before. Hoping that the border is quick. Free passage, yes. Because I've really got somewhere I want to go before nightfall. Got my passport on V5. Here we go, Slovenia. Free pass, no border control. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Love that. That only really happens late at night. I tend not to find that very often. Buzzing. No time wasted. Oh, the roads in Slovenia are pretty special. It's touch and go, the light's fading as you can see, with our interior lights being on, but we're climbing. It's just whether we're going to get there before it actually gets dark. Sun went down about 15 minutes ago. We keep going. So after all of that motorway driving, including the incident with the Lamborghini and the police, we find ourselves in Slovenia and Ljubljana. It's absolutely beautiful, very, very scenic, but time's getting on, need to get something to eat, ready to start again for another adventure tomorrow. Rather than a hotel, I found a remote place to stay that might make me feel at one with nature on my road trip. So I've pulled up at this glamping. Everything's pitch black. Tried driving my car to what looks like some sort of museum, nothing, and then put it back here and then stumbled across this. So these are the cottages, obviously, until I put my headlights on. You can sort of see one light in the background, and then you're greeted with this. It says welcome, and then you get all of this. I mean, wow. So I picked up my key and I'm staying in Stožice. Wish me luck. Yes, Stožice. Let's call that a cozy night's sleep, shall we? Each of these little huts or miniature cabins are named after different Slovenian mountains, and there's a lot of them in this country, almost 10,000 to be exact. Mostly located in the Julian Alps. Over 350 of these summits are over 2,000 metres. For context, the tallest mountain in the UK, Ben Nevis, sits at just over 1,300 metres. Nice little campfire in the middle, but there's no time to be warming up marshmallows. We've got to set off. Morning all, just left the camping site on our way north in Slovenia. I want to show you the road that I had to go through last night. Again, like, this just isn't sports car tarmac at all. I don't even know if the GoPro's filtering out all of these shakes, but it's fun. We are on the forest edge. I cannot tell you how close we are to it, but we're heading north. We're going to try and God, I don't even know if I can talk while doing this, but it's nice being out in the country. Just wish the roads were a bit better. Ugh. But yeah, they did say glamping forest edge, so yeah, they weren't. Oh God. A few miles away, I pull up to the National Football Stadium. So after navigating a series of staircases, tunnels, I've managed to work my way pitch side at the Stožice Centre, so the National Stadium of Slovenian football. Holds just over 16,000 people. They're currently doing preparations now because they have a big game on Saturday against Finland. I think it's a European qualifier, so obviously getting the pitch ready, doing the advertising, goals and so on. Quite a modern stadium. We've got 2 big screens. A few grounds in the Premier League don't have that, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get access to the dressing room or anything, but yeah, quite unique to be able to get pitch side. I remember watching a couple of Slovenian games against England. They've always been sponsored by Nike, forgive me if they're not anymore, but their kit always used to have, I remember 1 or 2 kits that used to have mountains on them, so I've known Slovenia have always been famed for sort of mountains and greenery. Obviously first time here. Yeah, nice to get pitch side, have a little walk around, and yeah, on to Bled. It is even more beautiful than I could ever have imagined. It's so striking to look at. The coloration of the water, the surrounding forestry, and then you have the mountainous backdrop. Stunning. In the middle of the picture, you might spot something quite unique too. Lake Bled is also home to the only island in the whole of Slovenia that you see here, called Bledski Otok. It's less than an acre in size and houses a beautiful chapel, acutely named the Church of the Mother of God. You can even get there in a pletna. That's a handmade wooden boat driven by a rower who oars standing up. And yeah, an oar is a type of paddle, by the way. Interestingly, the lake isn't fed by any surrounding river or stream, but instead, its water is generated from local springs. Some of these are even geothermally heated, i.e. heated by the Earth's core. Warm enough to swim in then. Filling up now, because I don't want to be up shit creek without a saddle. What the oh no, 0 sugar. Oh no, I've got to take this back. No. Terrible. No, I had to get the real thing. No way. Sugar-free nonsense. Can't get sugar taxed in Slovenia, no way. Let's get it. I've said it before on my channel that one of the things that's really exciting about mountain passes is the anticipation as you begin to climb. Annoyingly, this pass on the way up though has cobbled or bricked each corner. No sliding on any of these hairpins. One microphone under the bonnet, by the way. Thought you might enjoy some intake noises and turbo whistles. If you're wondering why there's trees and vegetation in every scene, Slovenia is the 3rd most forested country in Europe after Sweden and Finland, with it covering 60% of the landmass. They're that passionate about nature that 1 in 4 Slovenian is a forest owner. tempting as it is to drive flat out in this M car, you have to get on the brakes when you're leaving the tunnel. No room for anything coming in from the other side. And then when you get through the tunnel, you're then rewarded with this. Oh, that's the thing with these mountain passes. You wear a hoodie because it's cold, and then you get to the top. It's usually cold, but now it's warm. Ooh. I was in Mallorca and Sacaloppa was closed. Same thing obviously here with rocks, but I don't care. I've seen enough. This is right out of the top tier. I really wasn't joking. This is the footage at the top of the Mangart Saddle, of me zooming in from my drone. Not more I need to say really. But just in case you needed any more proof, look at the route up here. At first it seems like a cow is just blocking the road here. Then you see its calf in a wheelbarrow. How cute. How's that for a bit of wholesome content on the way down from the mountain pass? Next up is the last section of my Adriatic road trip in the M2, Austria. Last time out in Croatia, all three of the Lamborghinis have calmed down now after the police. Yeah, I mean, we weren't driving at 50, let's call it that. And yeah, the blue lights came on. There was another car, there was two cars, if you saw it. There was a white sort of Escalade looking thing and then a black A6. And I was at the front of the convoy, which probably didn't help.